Welcome sa ating lesson 2. So in this video, tuturuan ko kayo how to graph linear inequalities in two variables. Now before we graph, let us have the different step-by-step process. Okay, for number 1, you may transform your given into slope-intercept form para mas madali tayong makapag-graph. Then for number 2, graph the given and make sure that your line extend across the entire graph. We have to shade the half plane. So para hindi tayo mahirapan mamaya na mag-shade, make sure na naka-extend yung ating graph or line across the entire graph or Cartesian coordinate plane. For the step 3, your clue is that how will you know if you're going to use dash or broken line and solid line? So for dash and broken line, ginagamit siya whenever na ang given natin ay less than and greater than. Okay, next, for the solid line naman, we're going to use solid line if the given is greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. So that is for step 3. Now, step 4, how will you know what part of the Cartesian coordinate plane or half plane ang inyong isi-shade? So, ito rin yung ating given clue before we test a point. Okay, so for the given inequality na merong symbol na greater than or equal to, take note na ang isi-shade natin ay yung above the line or yung upper part ng ating line. But when the given is less than or equal to, we have to shade the lower part or below the line. For our first example, we have y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 2. Ibig sabihin, i-skip na natin yung step 1 since ang given natin ay nakasulat na in slope-intercept form. So, pareho lang ng step how to graph linear equation. Ang ginagawa lang natin is to identify what is our m and what is our b. So, in this given, we have m is negative 2 since wala siyang denominator. We all know that there is 1. Then, para naman sa ating b, we have negative 2. Okay, next, step 2. Sabi doon, graph the given. So, if we're going to graph, unahin natin yung b, which is negative 2. So, that is our y intercept, which is located in our y-axis, 2 units downward. Next, since our m is negative 2, so tayo ay bababa ng 2 units, 1, 2. So, ito yung exact. Then, 1 unit positive, so to the right. So, the second point is located here. So, if we're going to plot, ito yung ating second point. Now, next step is to connect the 2 points. So, if we're going to connect, this is the graph of the given inequality. Ang sabi doon, make sure that you extend your line to the entire graph. So, hanggang dito lang yung ating Cartesian, kaya hanggang dito yung ating line. I-extend natin. So, gumamit ako ng solid line dahil ang given natin ay greater than or equal to. So, recall lang ulit natin yung third step. If the given is less than or greater than, we're going to use dash or broken line. But if the given is greater than or equal to and less than or equal to, gagamit tayo ng solid line. Okay, fourth step, we have shading. So, paano ba tayo mag-shade? Ang clue natin doon if the given is greater than o kaya naman ay greater than or equal to, ang isi-shade natin ay yung above the line o yung upper part ng line. But if the given is less than or less than or equal to, ang isi-shade naman natin ay yung lower part or below the line. Ibig sabihin, sa given natin, we have greater than or equal to. So, ito yung line natin. So, ang upper part niya ay ito. So, ito yung ating isi-shade. So, isi-shade natin yung entire half plane. Okay? So, meaning, lahat ng nandito na point ay solution sa ating linear inequality, which is y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 2. Now, we have the last step. So, yung last step doon, kailangan i-check pa rin natin whether our solution or yung shinade natin na part is correct or not. So, how are you going to do that? Ito yung tinatawag natin test a point. So, we're going to evaluate. So, gagamit tayo ng any point na naglalay dito sa ating shaded part. So, kahit anong point, pwede tayong kumuha para matest kung siya ay solution. Halimbawa, I will test 1, 1, which is ito. So, check natin. The given is y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 2. Then, ang kinuha ko ay 1, 1. So, tingnan natin. Palitan natin ng 1 yung x and then 1 yung y. So, 1 is greater than or equal to negative 2 times 1 minus 2. So, 1 is greater than or equal to, ayan. So, we have negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 minus 2. So, 1 is greater than or equal to negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. So, ibig sabihin, this is true. Kapag na-check na natin and the answer is true, yan, pakita natin. Ibig sabihin lang nun, tama yung ating shinade na region. Paano kapag nag-false? Ibig sabihin, mali yung shinade natin. Either way, dito pala sa kabila dapat. Okay, so mahalaga rin na tayo ay nag-check ng point. In addition to the first example, so nakalimutan nating i-mention, bakit ang ginagamit natin na line kapag ang given ay greater than or equal to or less than or equal to ay solid line? So, ang ibig sabihin lang po nitong shaded part, ito ay lahat solution. Okay? So, dapat yan lahat ay masishade natin. So, yung entire graph natin, lahat yan ay, or entire half plane, lahat ito ay solution. Kasama yung mga points na nandito sa line na to. So, paano natin ma-check? So, kuha tayo ulit ng 1 point na naglalay exactly on the line. So, halimbawa, kukunin ko na point ay ito. Negative 1. Negative 1, 0. So, i-check natin. We have negative 1, 0. Solution kaya siya? Okay, so y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 2. Ang x natin ay negative 1, 0 ang y. So, negative 2 times negative 1 minus 2. 0, then positive 2 minus 2. So, 0 is greater than or equal to 0. This statement is also true. So, bakit siya naging true? Kasi meron tayong or equal to. Ibig sabihin, yung mga number na mas mataas or equal sa 0. And 0 ang ating given sa left side or sa right side. Ibig sabihin, we can consider this as true also. So, yan yung difference ng solid and dash or broken line. Example number 2, we have y is less than x minus 2. So, skip na ulit natin yung first step since ang ating given ay nakasulat na into slope-intercept form. So, plot na natin yung given M and B. So, our M is 1. Since wala tayong denominator, we have 1 over 1. Automatic. Okay, next, our B is negative 2. Okay, so let us plot the given points. Negative 2 is the value for y-intercept. Ibig sabihin, we have 2 units below the origin. Okay, next, our M is positive 1. Ibig sabihin, 1 unit up and then 1 unit to the right since positive din. So, ang ating point ay, or second point ay located dito. Next step is to connect the 2 points using, before you connect the points, observe muna kung ano ang ginamit na inequality symbol. Since this time, ang given natin ay less than, we have to use broken or dash line. So, we have the given graph. So, sinakop natin yung entire graph natin. So, ano ngayon ang ating isi-shade? Based on our line. And ang ating symbol ay less than. So, ibig sabihin, sabi sa rule or sa step number 4, para mas madali, at alam na kagad natin kung anong ating isi-shade. If the given is greater than or equal to, isi-shade natin yung above the line. But if the given is less than or equal to, we have to shade the lower part of the line or below the line. So, meaning, ang isi-shade natin dito ay below the line since we have less than. So, ito ngayon yung shaded region or shaded part. Or ito yung mga solution sa ating linear inequality. Additional step, again, is to check or to test a point. So, magte-test na tayo ng point which is lying on the shaded region. So, kukuha tayo ng any point. So, let's say, kukuha ako ng point dito. So, the coordinate is 2, negative 2. Paalala po that in testing a point, para matest natin kung tama yung shade, you may use any point na naglalay sa ating shaded part. So, sa atin, ito lang yung kinuha ko, pero you may use any point. Okay, now, let us substitute. We have y is less than x minus 2. The value of x is positive 2 and the value of y is negative 2. So, negative 2 is less than positive 2 minus 2. Okay, negative 2 is less than 0. Is that true? Okay, so negative 2 is less than 0. Take note, that is true. Meaning, tama yung ating shade na part. Now, as an additional information, so kanina, pinaliwanag natin bakit ginagamit natin sa example na greater than or equal to at less than or equal to ay solid line. So this time, paliwanag naman natin bakit ginagamit natin yung broken line or dash line kapag ang given natin ay less than or greater than. Ibig sabihin nun, all the points lying on the shaded part is a solution to the given linear inequality, but not the points that are lying on the line. Ibig sabihin, lahat pala na nandito ay hindi kasama sa solution. Kaya siya dash line or broken line. Patunayan natin by getting or testing one point na naglalay sa ating line. So, halimbawa ito. Tingnan natin kung talaga bang hindi siya kasama. So, the coordinate is 4, 2. So, i-test natin. Using this inequality, y is less than x minus 2. The value of x is 4 and y is 2. So, we have 4 minus 2. So, 2 is less than 2. That is false. Yan. Ibig sabihin, kaya hindi siya kasama dahil hindi siya less than or equal to. Less than lang siya. So, hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na this is a true statement. Okay? Ibig sabihin, that is the reason why we are using broken or dash line. Okay, so I hope you learned something from these two examples.